Is this working? Is it working now? Can anyone hear me? Hello? It doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, it's not showing me as live. For some reason. Anybody know? Hello? Okay, if I hit stop. Ah, man. Is this working? I don't know. Not duplicate. I want to reload. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Is there anyone? Here. I haven't done my challenges yet today. What are they? Attack, evolve 4 Pokemon. That's not easy in Tauros box. Whatever, we're going to start playing. I hope this is working. If it's not, I do apologize, but you guys won't ever see this if it's not working. So I guess that part won't really matter, will it? Booting up Discord. Gonna have to disable a channel. Mute for 3 hours, I'll say. Heads, cool. Alright. So we got Tauros box. Now, I don't know if there's anyone here, but Tauros box's main objective is to get damage on Tauros so Tauros can hit really hard. That is the main goal here. We'll just put that one. We don't know what they're playing. Okay, they've got Raikou, so they at least have a fighting weak Pokemon. So we can use this Paldean Tauros to hit fighting weakness, which is pretty cool. Trekking shoes, eh? This is giving me hope that it's not a Lost Box deck, right? Because Lost Box is a thing. So we'll play Radiant Greninja, we'll play Nest Ball, and we'll grab Cherubi. I'm going to switch to all, make sure we have its evolution, and we do. Beautiful. Next, I will play Paldean Tauros. Nest Ball. Nest Ball will get us a second Paldean Tauros. Done. And then Ultra Ball will get us Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly. We'll play that down. We'll use its ability. Draw up again. Beautiful. But we still don't have the stadium we need. We need the stadium. There we go. Old Cemetery. Now, they're probably just going to knock us out, right? So we're just going to attach to the fighting Tauros back here. And that's it. That's our turn, right? We did a lot. We could play Bruno, we could play these Great Balls, but I'm just going to end my turn. I think that's enough for a turn. I think that's enough. Yeah, they're going to take 20. Cool. They only did 120. Oh, man. If we didn't play Old Cemetery, we would have a... we would have like a pretty decent attacker right now, but we did. Oof. Okay. And they didn't KO us. That's kind of the worst part about this, right? So we did get another Grass Energy, which I'm going to Greninja. Greninja will get us 2 more cards. No Grass Energy, though. Okay. That's fine. We can just end our turn. We've got 2 in the discard. So we could Superior Energy Retrieval and grab those 2, attach both of them to Paldean Tauros, taking 40 damage. So you'd be at 60. That would be 80 that would be 80 damage. Doubled for weakness would be 160. We need 1 more Grass Energy. That's all we need, is 1 more Grass Energy to get this KO. Do we pull it? We do not. We do not pull it. Dang. We'll grab the Cherrim from that. We'll Nest Ball something. Manaphy, I don't care. Superior Energy Retrieval. Discarding those 2? No, we don't need this Cherrim. Yeah, that looks good to me. And we'll grab these 2. Now I can Greninja. And I think I'm going to. We aren't getting the KO anyway, so might as well Greninja. And we get Klara and an Energy. Ooh, okay, so we might actually be able to do this, because we can just Klara. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're going to grab. We're going to use Cherrim to accelerate all 3 of these to the Paldean Tauros, taking 20 damage after each one. It takes a while. For some reason, with what's-his-face, Baxcalibur, Old Cemetery doesn't interrupt the energy attachment, but for Cherrim it does. I don't know why, but yeah. So we're going to attach that, and we're going to attack. That's 80 damage. That's going to be plus 20, so 100. Doubled for weakness, 200, KOing a Raikou V. And sadly, they had nothing else on their bench, so that's just the way it is. We'll grab our last 2 prizes, and then I'll check on the stream. See if I can actually find out if I'm live or not. It's so weird. Why does this say I'm not live? Huh. Reload. Why is this unlisted? Public. Does it say I'm live now? Yes, okay, okay. Looks like the stream is finally working. Just gonna toss that in here on the Discord. Join the Discord if you want to play against me. There we go. I think it's working now. Let's see. I think there's some details I need to change in this, such as putting that there. I had like a whole thumbnail and everything. I don't know why. Frustrating. But if you're here, say something. Save. I think there was a thing where it was like, you know, put in what game you're playing. There we go. I think it's working. I think it's working. I don't know. Hello, Magic Boy. How are you doing? Someone is in chat. That means this must be working, and I am excited. I am playing Tauros Box, and it's a deck that I've been working on, and I can't really seem to get it working correctly. And so I'm really looking for help from the community. The idea is we use Cherrim and Old Cemetery to attach energy to Tauros and deal it damage so that it can then do the revenge horns or whatever it's called and deal more damage back. It's playing the mix of Paldean Tauros, 2 fighting, 1 fire, 1 water, and it's playing 2 single strike Tauros because that one does more damage, but the other ones can hit typings. So that's the idea. Oh, Magic Boy, you're doing good. Awesome. Clinton, welcome to the stream. I finally got it working. So you kind of know the idea behind the deck. Trying to get it to function is the tough part. And maybe I've just got weird, building aspects in the deck, but, so they've got an electric deck, so we gotta go fighting Tauros, right? So I'm going to throw down an Old Cemetery and a Grass Energy, dealing at 20 damage. So then, yeah, Raging Horns can deal more damage back. That's the idea, at least. And we just end our turn. It's first turn, we can't play Bruno. We'll play Bruno next turn. And if we're lucky, they'll KO Manaphy, and then we'll play Bruno so we get an even bigger hand, right? Yeah, they get rid of the Old Cemetery, put out Beach Court. We've got Old Cemetery in hand, though, so I'm not too concerned about that. We play Thorton in the deck because we have Drapion V in the deck as well. If we run into something that we need to hit Darkness Weakness, we can always load up energy on a Tauros and Thorton it into a Drapion, and then that Drapion can attack and hit Gardevoir for weakness. It can hit Mew VMAX for weakness, that kind of stuff. Streams sometimes take a while to show up for others. It took about 10 minutes for the stream to show up for me. Yeah, I was trying to figure things out, and I guess it was a thing where I had to go into YouTube and set it to public for some reason, because it wasn't set for that before for some reason. I don't know. But I'm glad it's finally working. This is to celebrate me hitting 250 subscribers, which I'm super happy about. Super appreciative to everyone that has subscribed and has just watched videos in general. It's a great milestone. I'm happy, and wanted to celebrate. So here we are. All right, so we get a Great Ball. Let's use Great Ball. We really need Cherrim, right? Cherrim would be good. We don't really need to bench the water Paldean Tauros, so we'll just end our turn again. Cherrim would be really good because that lets us accelerate a bunch of grass energy, right? So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Seems like we're both kind of waiting for the opponent to make a move. So I will go ahead and make that move. Move Manaphy down to the bench so I can bring up this fighting Tauros that has plenty of energy and damage and get this KO and Pachirisu. They've got 1 card in hand. If it's a lightning energy, I am sunk. Just nothing I can do at that point. Ooh, Iono, that's beautiful. But if, it's not a lightning energy, not a draw card. If they just have a dead hand, then we'll be in good shape. Be right back. No worries, Magic Boy. We'll be waiting. I sure hope this is coming through live. I have no idea. Maybe I should check on my phone. Boss's orders. Oh, jeez, he's going to boss up the Manaphy. That's fine. KO the Manaphy. Just don't KO me, right? Yeah, this looks like it's about live. Yeah, I just saw the boss's orders come out on my phone. Yeah. So they're going to search for a Pokemon. Beautiful. I think our Paldean Tauros is doing, what is it? It's 40 plus 20, so 60 times 2 and whatnot. So we're just going to do Bruno because they're struggling. So we got Bruno. We're going to play Bruno. We got Radiant Greninja. Beautiful. There's some draw for us. Concealed cards. We'll discard a grass energy, draw 2. Super effective glasses. I don't know how much that will hit for, but I like it. So we're going to retreat the Manaphy into the Paldean Tauros and then attach the super effective glasses. How much does it do? 180. So if they attach an energy with Old Cemetery in play, they will KO themselves. That's pretty cool. Also lurking, helping the fam bring some groceries in. No worries, Clinton. Take your time. Guys, spend time with family. I grabbed dinner. I need to eat it. And my family's eating inside. I just wanted to hurry up and get onto stream. I'll pull out the fries. I can snack on fries and play, right? So our opponent is in a situation where they can't really get energy onto the Miraidon. So yeah, they're going to have to retreat. This Old Cemetery is threatening a KO on that Miraidon if they ever attach energy to it. So, let's see. What does Regieleki do for 1 energy? Oh, recover a trainer. What trainers do they have? Boss, Ultra Ball, and Beach Court. I don't know what I would go for if I was them, honestly. We got 3 energy in the discard already. Oh man, there's Cherrim. We're just going to take a KO. We've got the KO. No need to like discard and get more energy and all that. We can take the KO, take an additional prize, take our sweet time with this match, right? We're in no rush until they KO our Tauros, and then we're in a rush. Alright, what can they do to get out of this? They've got Flaffy. That's a way to get around Old Cemetery, so that's pretty good. Okay, they're going to use Miraidon. They're going to get another Pokemon on the bench. What Pokemon could help them right now? Another Regieleki. Okay. Is it just more fodder? Is that what we're going with? Ah, they played the Beach Court. And Escape Rope. Nice. Nice job with that. We'll throw the Manaphy into the active here. Ugh. So we can recover some energy, and we can draw with Greninja, so we've got that kind of covered. So let's do that. We're going to discard the other Superior Energy Retrieval, and the Ultra Ball or the Great Ball. I'm going to go Ultra Ball, and I'm probably going to regret it, but that's what I'm going with. And then I will Greninja, concealed cards, discard one of those energies, draw 2. Ooh, we do get a Klara. Let's Great Ball. Great Ball gets us not much, honestly. So, we can play down that Paldean Tauros. That will just grab us an energy, so we'll wait on that. But we will retreat into Tauros and grab another prize. Hello, welcome back, Magic Boy. Alfredo, or I just said Alfredo. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't want to, you know, make a bigger fool of myself than I already have. But thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You know, I love it. I'm excited. I hit 250 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone that has helped the channel. I'll say that a lot during this stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. I'm just streaming. I'm eating dinner. Sorry about that. I know watching someone eat dinner while they're playing may not be too exciting, but... Would Baxcalibur be better pair than Cherrim? It lets you bring in water energy to any Pokemon, not just water. It would also let you attack with Greninja. I've thought about that. And what I like is Cherrim is a stage 1. So that kind of has that advantage. Baxcalibur, you gotta get the rare candy and the Baxcalibur, so you're playing Irida, you know, and that kind of stuff. It kind of piles up on why you're doing this, right? So it's not a bad plan. Not a bad plan at all. I just question it. I've honestly, I did try it, and it's not that I didn't hate it. I was just like, Cherrim's probably better. Like, straight up, Cherrim is probably just better. But right now, I'm struggling to get the Cherrim out, you know? So, is it really better if you can't get it going? I'm going to Bruno and see what we get. We get, I don't know, which won't be great soon. But I can go ahead and I can Raging Horns, grab another prize. They've got Miraidon with 3 energy. But it's also only got 20 health left. So, whatever they put up... Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me about calling you Alfredo. I've been watching since the Executor swing, so about a month or so. You are part of the reason I started playing the Pokemon TCG again. Magic Boy, that's awesome! Awesome! I'm so glad you're playing. Like, I love this game, and I'm so glad when other people play the game. So, you know, welcome back to the community. That is so cool. Like, and I'm so happy that I could help with that. That I could be part of the reason, you know? That's just wonderful. Alright, so we are grabbing this victory, and I don't know if we deserve this victory, but we are grabbing it for sure. And we will go ahead Raging Horns this Miraidon. And that's it. Paldean Tauros fighting type really carried. And that's kind of the whole point of the deck. Of like getting these match types similar to my deck, the Bugbirds. You know, it plays the United Wings with the Wormadams. You're trying to hit the right weakness. But, you know, this comes with its own issue of like, yeah, you're playing all basics, but you're also like trying to deal damage to your own Pokemon in order to deal more damage to them. So yeah. Grabbing it by the horns. Heck yeah, Clinton. Beautiful. So here, let's take a look at the deck list all together, right? So we've got a 1-2 line of Cherrim. Because we play a heavy ball, like I'm not too concerned about prizing the Cherubi. If we do, we need the heavy ball. We've got 2 fighting type, 1 fire, 1 water, and then 2 single strike, because single strike can actually do more damage. It just isn't hitting any type for weakness. We got Squawkabilly to try to help our beginnings. We've got Drapion to try to help with those types of matchups. Beautiful thing is that we can throw 4 energy on a Tauros using Cherrim. Then we can Thorton into the Drapion, so even if we're not playing against Mew V Max, say we're playing against Gardevoir, we can still hit that matchup pretty good well. So, yeah, I love the Drapion idea. I love the idea behind that. We've got Greninja for some draw, which is really our only Pokemon draw, which I do think is the weak point of the deck, but we're already playing so many Pokemon. If I go into... Yeah, we're playing 13 Pokemon, and so many of them are already one-ofs. Are we really going to throw in a 1-1 Barrel? How useful would that be, you know? I've thought about just throwing in a Squavette and seeing what happens, but going down to 1 card probably isn't the greatest idea, right? So you gotta mix the 2, Squavette and Barrel, and that's taking up like 5 slots in your deck. So what do you remove to open up 5 slots and all that? Yeah. So unless other people have ideas, this is kind of the deck currently. I love the Baxcalibur idea, but like I was saying earlier, then you need space for a rare candy. And it does open up Baxcalibur and Greninja as attackers, which is not bad. And I've even thought, well, then I can cut the Water Tauros if I'm already playing Greninja and Baxcalibur. But you need the rare candy and the Baxcalibur, and it gets kind of funky. But at the same time, I had the deck like that, and there was some parts that were working. Some parts worked better, some parts didn't work as well. So, you know, like, there's give and take here. We are starting Cherubi. This is terrible. We don't want this. We want Cherubi out of the active. That's going to be like our beginning situation here, is just getting Cherubi out of the active here before they KO us. And it's a Lost Zone deck. Of course it is. Of course it had to be a Lost Zone deck. If this looks dark, that's because I don't have the lights on, because the lights make it really warm in here, and that's just terrible. It's not a fun time. It's not easy to go for long stretches of time in here without running the AC, because I'm in a shed, if you didn't know. So we're going to Nest Ball. Let's see, Giratina, we don't hit anything for weakness. At least we can grab Squawkabilly, and that might help us set it faster. But we're going to Nest Ball for a Tauros. Or should I do Greninja? Greninja. I'm going to go Greninja. Is the deck list in the Discord? I believe it's somewhere in the Discord. But I just haven't posted it for a while. So I believe it is in there. It just might be buried. I might just repost it after this match. I'm going to Ultra Ball. It was a choice between Ultra Ball and Great Ball. I might as well Ultra Ball. Grab exactly what I want, which is going to be this Tauros. And then I'm going to just attach to the Cherubi. And this is my first turn, so we're going to Squawkabilly. Okay. Okay, this is looking way nicer now. We can throw out Old Cemetery. We can Concealed Cards, draw 2. We got Bruno. We've got Superior Energy Retrieval. Nest Ball. We'll Nest Ball for another Tauros. I don't think the Water Tauros is going to help us at all. So I think I'm just going to Bruno. I can't wait for Lost Box to rotate out of Standard. It's just too restrictive on single prize decks. Really, it's just Sableye. Sableye, I think, is the issue. Because it 120 damage counters, you can't block it. Like, maybe give us a tool that can block Sableye. Like, we had that Paracel that people were using to try to counter Sableye. Give us something to counter Sableye, and I think that will really help the situation. Big Paracel, I think it was called. It had to be attached to the active, and it made it to where your bench Pokemon couldn't be affected by effects of attacks. Sableye could still hit the active, but it would just have to place all the damage counters on the active. The best way to get around that was like Escape Rope and Boss's Orders, and I don't think people found it too reliable. So it wasn't seeing that much of play, but just give us something. Toad's Cruel EX is coming, but that will be impractical outside of grass decks. I honestly don't know much about the stuff beyond what's in Standard right now. The stuff that's coming, I haven't really looked too much into it. So, you know, maybe I should just pull that up and take a look at Toad's Cruel, because I love that Pokemon. I think the Pokemon design is like genius, you know? So we will Ultra Ball those away. Grab Cherrim. Then we can Pal Pad them back in, the supporters. And, 1, 2. Done. And now we can Bruno. And it's just basically 4 cards. Yep. There we go. Great Ball. Just because of the art. And I'll throw that down too. Then we can Cherrim the grass energy onto the active. Now the question is, do I take down? I think I'm going to, because it seems like my opponent's really struggling. But Raging Bull would have, I think, technically done more damage, but it also confuses me, so I can't keep attacking. If they reprinted that Machoke from Sun and Moon that did Manaphy's thing and also blocked damage counters, that would be pretty awesome. You know, the just some way to... It's on a stage 1, so you still have to work for it. It's a fighting Pokemon. May not really fit within your deck. It might be awkward to play. I love that idea. Like, let's bring back that Pokemon for sure. Oh, Toad's Cruel is a Sableye blocker. Any Pokemon that has energy attached on your field, they are protected from all effects of attacks. But its attack costs 2 grass and gives 2 prizes. So, we currently have Espeon VMAX, which can actually block Sableye. But it sees no play, right? So, How much am I doing? 160. Okay, so I need to focus on my benched Pokemon. I'm a little distracted with chat right here. We are having a good conversation, I think. So sorry. I may make mistakes. Let's see. So Drapion, Ultra Ball. Yeah, I will concealed cards just to try to get some more cards. We get, I don't know, we get... Okay, so I can Ultra Ball, no problem. Get rid of Drapion and Super Effective Glasses. And we will grab another Fighting Tauros. We have a full bench. Why am I grabbing Pokemon, right? And we will just Raging Bull for a knockout. Boom. So yeah, Toad's Cruel, being able to do that. It is a stage 1. And Espeon VMAX is also a stage 1. But it's a 3-prizer, where Toad's Cruel is a 2-prizer. I'm going to pull that up. Toad's Cruel EX. Poke Beach. That's a pretty reliable place, right? I've used them before. Oh. Yeah, it's my opponent's turn. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, I can't... Oh, okay, here we go. Getting a nice big image here. We're going to lose the game for a second. Don't worry. Toad's Cruel. This thing. Oh, it's not in English. Dang it. Let me go back. Oh, it's our turn. Yikes. That's the problem with trying to do this live. Okay, so I can retreat. I can Iono. I can Bruno. Let's Pokégear. Oh, we didn't get anything? That's fine. Oh, they quit. Okay. They were really struggling there. Their Giratina, they didn't really get up and going. The Zacian V, they had no energy on it. Like, they were really struggling. I feel bad for them. They didn't get, like, a full game of Pokemon. They just saw me playing with my bowls, right? I did say bowls there. You weirdos. It's all in good fun. So, Toad's Cruel EX. Protective Charm. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So that's just like Espeon VMAX. So for 2 Grass Energy, Colony Rush, 80 plus damage. This damage does 40 more for each of your benched Pokemon with Grass Energy. So let's go ahead. I'll switch back here to just Pokemon. Get the full screen look. Why did we get crystals? Oh, I leveled up. Cool. So really quickly, we're going to check out Espeon VMAX. Espeon. Did I spell it right? Yes. So Espeon VMAX, wow, that's tiny. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So, my big idea that I've tried to make work, and I just can't, is you have Espeon VMAX in the deck, and Shadow Rider Calyrex. Whoops. Shadow Rider Calymax VMAX. The VMAX of Shadow Rider Calyrex. So you can Underworld Door and attach energy to Pokemon, which then Espeon is protecting those Pokemon. And you get both of them out by using Radiant Eternatus. Now, Radiant Eternatus, you play it down on your bench, then you search your deck for 2 VMAXs, and you play those directly onto the bench, and then your turn ends. So the turn ending part is the part that really hurts. Because, you know, you're ending your turn, you're not able to keep going, you can't attach energy to those. So, that's the plan, right? And then you can even take it a step further. What is it called? Leafy Camo Poncho. You play those on your VMAXs so they can't be gusted up with boss's orders and KO'd. It's a lot to put into a deck. We're talking at least 5 cards. The Radiant Eternatus, the 2 VMAXs, and 2 Leafy Ponchos to protect those VMAXs. And Radiant Eternatus ends your turn. Then you got Thorton Radiant Eternatus out, because you're probably not going to attack with it. You might, but I would assume not. What does it do? 3 different energy, fire, darkness, and colorless for 200, which makes it even more difficult to get working. But it's a way to protect your Pokemon from Sableye. But 5 cards and 2 bench spots that you have to devote to this strategy just to counter 1 Pokemon. It's annoying. Magic Boy. Toadschool, from what I can tell, is just Espeon but better, and is probably going to see way more play due to less prize cards and pretty decent attack. I agree, but like Clinton said earlier, I think he said it earlier, I might be quoting the wrong person, it's a little crazy because it needs just grass energy. The Toadschool does. So are you going to play a 1-1 line of Toadschool just to block Sableye when you weren't playing a 1-1 line of Espeon, when Espeon also has Leafy Camo Poncho, so it can't be gusted, where Toadschool doesn't have that. Sure, there's that 1 prize difference, but, you know, it's so similar, I'm just not sure if that's actually going to work. Clinton, you throw out a great point of you can partner those 2 Psychic Pokemon with Gardevoir EX. And Gardevoir EX is baller, you know. It is an awesome deck. I love it. I think it's really fun to play and everything. But Gardevoir EX is already a good deck. And it doesn't need these shenanigans to be that good deck. You could try it, you know. Will the extra clunkiness hurt more than it helps? I don't know. With Lost Box taking over the format so much, maybe it is the play. Maybe that is how you make it work, but I don't know. You won't need Shadow Rider then, so maybe you just play that 1-1 line of Espeon VMAX and you use that Leafy Poncho to protect it from boss. So that could be a fun Tekken. 3 cards into a Gardevoir list in order to protect you from Sableye, in order to protect all those Ralts. The biggest issue is that then you gotta put energy on all of them, but you're already doing that with Gardevoir because you're playing that Cresselia, and you put the energy on all of them with the Gardevoir, and then you wipe away the damage with Cresselia and deal 120 for a single energy. Like, it's there. You could fit those 3 cards in pretty easily, but is it worth it, right? How do you get so many credits and crystals? So, I've got so many because before, like, when PTCGO was a thing, I bought like $20 worth of code cards from one of those online stores, and I got the maximum amount of packs in order to maximize the return of crystals and credits. And so that's how I did it. Then on top of that, I saved my Celebrations code cards for this. So when I did go into the beta of this, of TCG Live, I then used all my Celebrations code cards, which I already had full sets of the regular set of Celebrations. It was just like the secret rare stuff that I didn't have. And every card in that set is treated as a rare on PTCGL, and that's how you can maximize your credit. So if you have a lot of Celebrations, that would be the code cards to buy in order to generate a lot of credits. You can get the cards you want. That's a little cheat, you know, that you can do. Magic Boy. I could see Toadschool being played in Meowscarada or Fortress decks. So let's see. Meowscarada. Does that attach energy? What does it do? Meow. You must discard. Okay. Sorry. Meowscarada discards energy and deals extra damage. And then it works on just double colorless. So the biggest issue with Sableye is that it's going to be hitting your bench, not your active. And it's going to be taking out your evolution Pokemon. Like, if you get all your Pokemon up to Meowscarada, you're not really too worried about Sableye. The issue is when you have the pre-evolution still out, and Sableye is picking those off, and you can't get your backup attackers going, and they clear out your board that way. That's the big problem with Sableye. So anything that says it has to have energy on it, like Espeon and Toedscool, means you need to be able to get energy out. How do you get all the energy out on your 6 Pokemon in play in a Meowscarada deck? Fortress, I get. You blow up Fortress, give your opponent 2 prizes, and it's like 5 energy. It's not all to one Pokemon, right? That's how I play it with the Alolan Executor, but like, I think it's 2 R's. There we go. Fortress. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic grass energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Perfect. So you blow up Fortress, you attach your 5 energy to the other 5 Pokemon in play. Now they're all protected from Sableye. You're down 2 prizes playing against Lost Box, right? They've got Cram. They're going to just do the 120 at you. And, they're probably going to build up to a counter in some way, and if Toedscool is that good, they're going to start teching an Entei, which is a simple 1 fire, 1 colorless, just like Raikou against Lugia. Now they've got Entei against your grass Pokemon, right? So it'll be interesting. I'm not sold on Toedscool being the answer. I hope the designers aren't looking at it as an answer. As someone that loves grass Pokemon, I'm playing that. That sounds like so much fun. Like, let's see, 40 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon with grass energy attached. So that is really begging to be mixed with Cherrim, with Cherrim, so you can attach to a bunch of grass Pokemon on the bench that aren't EXs because it can't attach to Rule Box Pokemon. So you get all this grass energy out, and you have 1 Toedscool out, and it does, what is that? 5 times 4, 200, plus the base 80, right? Base 80, that is KOing so many V-Stars. I love it. Love it. Magic Boy, I misremembered what Meowscarada's attack cost was. I thought it was a grass and a colorless for some reason. Yeah, it's, understandable. It's a grass Pokemon that works with double turbo energy, so it's a little weird, but it works. Clinton. Oh my gosh, I'm just making up names now. Sorry. Clinton. Hawkeye. Meowscarada's attack being double colorless is nice. Yes, it is, because you can. Basically, any grass energy you get, you can just be using its ability and placing those damage counters where you need it, and then the double turbo, just hitting the 100, hitting the 200, I think it does. I'm going to go back to Meowscarada. Does 100 plus the 120, so you do 80, and then you do 200, equaling to 280, which we were just talking about with Toedscool, is kind of the magic number to be KOing V-Stars. And in the next format, there won't be so many V-Maxes. So, next format, I'm pretty sure Mew V-Max rotates out. And that will be interesting. That'll be very interesting. So, I'm going to jump into another game with Tauros Box, unless someone... Well, I'm going to jump into another game, but... does anyone have any ideas how we can improve Tauros Box? I'm looking to, make it function a little bit better than it currently is. Because right now, it's difficult to get enough energy on a Tauros to have it have enough damage in order to do a big attack. That's the struggle here. So I feel like there's got to be some better way to damage my own Pokemon than Old Cemetery. The Link Hawkins, it's alive. Thank you so much for joining. I've got Discord open here. At me, anyone in the Discord, at me if you want to play a game against Tauros Box. So that's all you gotta do. Clinton, Hawkeye, you gotta cook dinner. I understand. I'll cook and see. Or are you talking about cooking as in building a deck? I don't know. If you gotta cook dinner for fam, I get it. I bought Burger King because, you know, I was in a rush. I was hanging out. Oh, cook the deck. Yeah. Throw some sauce on it, you know. Mix it up. Get real cheesy. I love cheese. Alright. So, I see lightning, so I want super effective glasses on my fighting type Tauros. And I'm going to hold on. I'm not going to use the Ultra Ball, I think. I probably should have for Squawkabilly, but I'm going to hold it. I'm just going to Iono next turn. I think that's the play right now. I can take down for 80 and deal 30 damage to myself. And yeah. So they get a Raikou and a Regieleki out. Lightning Energy onto the Raikou. The Zero Order does have free retreat. Yeah, they're going to fleet-footed for Raikou. Draw. Oh, Battle VIP Pass. Nice. They just top-decked that. Nice. That is a card. I think it's a great card. I think it's designed very well. And I hate it. I can't use it. I put it in decks, and that is the first card I cut every time. I'm like, okay, this Tauros box started off with a full four of, what am I trying to say? Of, Battle VIP Pass, but I just could not get it to work. I wouldn't have them. You know? It just did not work, and I'm saddened by that. We Iono'd into a terrible, terrible hand. Hopefully we top deck something, a Nest Ball, something. I really should have Squawkabilly'd. Link Hawkins, I would rather see 4 Ball Search or Aroma over VIP, though the times you get it are, get turn 1 are amazing. That's the thing. I think it's really well designed. It rewards like that risk of like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this turn 1, but if you do, you are so well rewarded, and then it's just a junk card in your hand. So like being able to play that and build a deck that has that in mind, like I think Ralts with the Kirlia engine, that's a great combination, you know, because that's just Kirlia fodder at that point. But I tried it in this Tauros box, and it's like the only thing that can really discard in this deck is Ultra Ball. And, it's a struggle. I forgot to post, I'm so sorry, I forgot to post the deck list. I got so carried away. The deck list on the Discord again. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that after this match. Someone please remind me. This match is probably going to be very quick. They're going to KO my Tauros here. No. Going after the fighting type. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I thought they were going to KO the Cherubi, and that would just be terrible. So we got Klara off the top deck, and we could just get Tauros back. And that's it. Just get Tauros. Oh, snap. Let's see. If I Thorton this Tauros into the fighting type Tauros, I can do 100 damage. That's not enough. Dang it. If I had Old Cemetery, I could have increased that, but it's just not going to work out, it seems. So I have to Klara for a single card. That feels bad. That feels so bad. Oh man, I hate this. Alright. Takedown for 80. Boom. However, if they gust KO the fighting type Tauros again, oh man, that would be beautiful. Because then I could Thorton the current Tauros into that Tauros and deal a lot of damage. You know, so, yeah. Yeah, this was the deck I thought, Battle VIP Pass. I'm finally going to make that card work for me. And no, it just doesn't. I think you really need the Kirlia engine for that card. I think it just makes way too much sense because you're discarding cards anyways with Kirlia. Just have discard fodder. I also think it works in Lost Box or Lost Zone decks that use Comfy, because Comfy can just Lost Zone them, you know, and you don't have to worry about it. And hey, look at the top two decks, right? They can both take advantage of that card. I think it's a great card. It just never works out for me. I've put in so many decks and so many times it's like, I'm just not pulling this turn one. And then I switch, like I take them all out, put in other stuff, and that next game I'll start with like 3 Nest Ball in my hand. And it's like, if I had like just 1 Battle VIP Pass instead of 3 Nest Ball, I'd be happy. You know? Like, whatever. I'm just complaining. Alright. They've taken 2 prizes now. Fighting type Tauros. It can only do 20, doubled to 40. Super effective. Okay, tripled to 60. Let's see. Oh boy. Water Tauros, go. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Might as well. 60 damage. I could have done more damage Thortoning into the colorless one. That's sad. Man. And that's the thing. Tauros box just bricks sometimes. Bricks hard, too. I Iono'd myself into this hand, I think. That is one thing about Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur can accelerate to rule box Pokemon, so it could accelerate to Drapion, I'm pretty sure. Where Cherrim can't. I have to Thorton for Drapion for that to work. So in this situation, maybe I could play the Drapion and, you know, Baxcalibur a bunch of water energy onto it in order to hit these numbers, you know? But that's just not working. So off the top deck, I need a way to get Cherrim out and an extra grass energy. Well, I got Cherrim. And if I just had one more grass energy, right? There. End turn. We just bricked on this one. Anyone got any ideas for changing something up? I'm cool to change it right here on stream. Like, don't think I'm gonna have to wait or anything. I will make the change, whatever you suggest. Paldean Tauros, water type. Weak to lightning. Go ahead, KO it. You know you want to. I'm deep in the crafting process. I'll share my deck list after it's finished. No worries, Clinton. Take your time. Oh, man. So, I've kind of branched out on the channel a little bit. Just wanted to do some fun stuff with Star Wars Rivals and even Flesh and Blood pack opening today. Which I wasn't actually going to release a video today because I was live streaming tonight. But then the store I was at gave me packs and I was like, might as well, right? So, what am I trying to say? Oh man, I wanted to Thorton that into something else. But now it'll KO itself. Which will be funny, actually. So I'm going to do that. Oh, man. And I'm just kind of curious what people are thinking about that stuff. Honestly, ever since I posted the Star Wars Rivals things, my subscribers have kind of gone down. And I get it. There's a lot of people out there that are like, you know, I'm here for Pokemon TCG. I'm not here for anything else. And I get that, you know. I love the TCG. I've got tattooed on my arm, you know. Like, I love the game. And I don't blame anyone for, you know, just being here for that. But I'm just curious what other, you know, the general consensus is on other content. What do people want to see, if anything? Or do they just want Pokemon all the time, every day? Which is totally cool. I just, I think it's fun to look at other games and especially compare those other games to Pokemon and see like design differences and whatnot. Like Flesh and Blood, I was playing that at the local game store today and I'm actually really enjoying it, but I don't have a connection to any of the cards. So it's not like Pokemon where it's like, oh hey, Breloom. I just pulled a Breloom. I know it's like an uncommon, but I love this guy, you know? I don't have any memories with any of these cards yet. So I opened those packs and I felt like it was kind of a dud opening. A, I didn't get anything higher than a rare, and that's really where it gets exciting. But B, I have no idea what the cards do, and I have no connection to the cards. They're just kind of like sayings or, you know, naming a creature or something that I have no idea about. Where Pokemon, I got a lot more connection to, so it's a bit more exciting right now. The Link Hawkins, I am here for the Pokemon. But I will not leave just because you do other stuff. I did watch the first Star Wars video, and it was well done. Thank you. I had one of the designers actually commented on the video. They pointed out some things I missed, but it was really awesome. I also run the Facebook group for that game. And I say run. I just press allow to let people comment when they want. You know, it's nothing too serious. You gotta let your opponent get the KO. You know, they've built up this whole game. I gotta let them get the KO. I'm not conceding. So yeah, like, I just did it for fun. But it was just, it was weird. I know this happens with other Pokemon YouTubers. They try to do something different, and then their subscribers start tanking. Because no one, like, people aren't there for anything other than Pokemon. So I get it. I get it. I have not I've not had a chance to see the Flesh and Blood video yet. Don't worry, I don't think it's very good. I basically just go through the packs and name the names, and I'm like, oh, that's cool art, or something like that. I have no idea what the cards do. My first time playing was on Thursday? I think Thursday. And then I played again today, and it's just the first structure decks that they have, the Blitz decks, as they call it. That's it. That's why I played. And I have fun. I think there's some interesting mechanics there and everything. So I just like comparing other games to Pokemon. And sometimes other games to other games. And, you know, in all honesty, I do think having some knowledge of other games and how they function and like archetypes in those and whatnot does help you play Pokemon a little bit better. It might introduce you to some aspects that you may not have thought of with Pokemon beforehand. Blue Boy and Stuff. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is my first stream. This is in celebration of hitting 250 subscribers. So, yay. I'm so happy I've reached that goal. This started off as just a fun thing, and it's grown quite a bit. I'm really happy about that. This is mostly just a hobby for me, the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. And I hit 250 subscribers, which is amazing. Especially since, I didn't want to duplicate. I wanted to copy. Sorry. Especially since I had to quit my job due to some, shoulder issue that I'm going through. An ankle issue that I'm going through. The ankle issue is through workers' comp, while the shoulder issue is, because of work. But because of the ankle issue being 2 years and still nothing helping it, I did not want to go through workers' comp again. So the shoulder thing I'm just dealing with myself. I had an EMG recently, but it was on the arm for my shoulder. It was supposed to be for my shoulder, but I got there and she's like, well, we're doing it on your right arm. So we went through the EMG. She said, I didn't notice anything. Like, I didn't see anything. It's, like, weird because they, like, electrocute your arm. They put, like, electricity through it, and it forces your muscles to, like, move without you trying to move it. It was crazy. But, yeah, they didn't notice anything. So, I actually just took, like, a heavy dose medication before I jumped on the stream. So, sorry. I don't know if I should be telling people that, but I did. So, yeah. And on this stream, I am trying to make Tauros box work. We got 3 different types of Tauros in Paldea Evolved, and I thought, you know, put all 3 of those types in a single deck, so you can hit 3 different weaknesses. They all have the Raging Horns attack, which is 2 colorless energy, so you can literally partner it with anything. But those Raging Horn attacks are based on the damage that the Tauros has, so you have to deal damage to yourself. So how do we deal damage to ourselves? Old Cemetery. Old Cemetery is the best way I have seen to damage myself. You know, I thought about going with the water one, but then the water Paldean Tauros won't be affected by that, and that's an issue. You know, and so I'm trying to make this work. I've got Greninja in here for some draw. I've got Squawkabilly to try to help with setup. I've got Drapion here because you gotta counter Mew VMAX, right? And what's beautiful about this is we also play Thorton. So we can actually throw 4 energy onto a Tauros and then Thorton into Drapion, and it can take care of Gardevoir as well. So we've still got that. And I'm using Cherrim as the energy accelerator because it's a stage 1 and I thought it would be easier, and I like grass types. But Baxcalibur, which has been pointed out before, Baxcalibur could be really cool because it could also open up Greninja as an attacker. However, that's a stage 2, so then you gotta use Rare Candy, and it gets a little bit more complicated. But that's what I'm playing here. And like I said, if anyone wants to play me, just say something in the Discord at me, and we will set up, you know, send friend requests, set up so we can play a match. And I'm playing this Tauros box. You know what I'm playing. Feel free to counter me. I don't really care if I win or lose. I'm just here to have fun. And I hope you guys are too. But if anyone also has any ideas to make Tauros box better, I would love that. Link Hawkins, I saw you just said something. I just started a match. So if you can wait, that's great. I'll go ahead and try this match. If you can't, I understand. I could always quit. And yeah, you can of course record your own. I know you've got your own YouTube, man. Link Hawkins, check him out. He plays this awesome like Gundam first-person shooter. And it looks so cool, and he plays it, and it just looks so much fun to play. But yeah, check out his YouTube too. He also submitted a deck to help me out one time, which I did a terrible job at playing. It was a great deck. I did a terrible job at playing it. I do apologize. But yeah, he's an awesome guy. Thank you, Link Hawkins. Let's get back to Blue Boy and stuff. Hope you get more, fam. I haven't seen that many TCG online YouTubers, which is a shame because personally I like watching these kinds of videos, especially the kinds where non-meta decks destroy meta decks with obscure cards. Yeah, that's my fun in the game, is finding these weird decks. Actually, I think I need to go Squawkabilly. Okay, this is going to be weird. I'm going to choose not to go Cherubi, which might be a mistake. I'm going to go Squawkabilly. Throw down Old Cemetery, throw down a Grass Energy. We're going to Squawkabilly our hand away, but draw 6 cards, and maybe, hopefully, we get a way to kind of explode a little bit better. We get Greninja, we get Cherubi, or Cherrim. Oh, man. Okay, so, this is going to be weird. Let's Concealed Cards 1 Grass Energy. Draw 2. We get Nest Ball, so we can get Cherubi. Cool. I would love to get another Tauros down. Can I make that work? Not yet. I'm going to have to wait a turn. So just end turn. That was my first turn. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Blue Boy and stuff. I've watched a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, and I love them all. They all do such great work. And there's a few that do, like, off-meta stuff and weird stuff, like I try to do. But I always found that, or I found often, that it became a game of, like, I've got this core 50 cards, and then they just plug in different cards to make that core, you know, that core 50 works. And then they plug in, like, weird cards. And, you know, I'm not, like, trashing anyone. They all do great work, and sometimes they do make better decks than I do. Flat out. I do not make the best decks all the time. I won't even say I make the best decks often, but I just found that I got a little bored of that kind of repetition, you know, of like seeing, oh, I'm going to make this random stage 1 work. So it's a Zorobox deck with all the Zorobox counters and that one stage 1. And it's like, yeah, it's because of this guy that I made this deck. And I'm like, that's not really a deck about that Pokemon. That's a Zorobox deck featuring that Pokemon. So I tried to go a little bit different way of this. And I feel like I've been using Barrel Squirrel a little too much, but seriously, it's such a great engine. I don't even know. But yeah, I try to do weird stuff, and I really appreciate everyone that watches. I really do. Like 250 subscribers. I never thought I'd hit that. I hit 1,000 on an old YouTube channel I did about the Transformers trading card game, but that was because I was there at like the birth of that game. I was a YouTuber and doing a bunch of stuff and whatnot. And yeah, so I just appreciate you guys. The Link Hawkins is also not a fantastic deck, but it was good to see someone else pilot my hot mess. Dude, no, I think you made a good deck. I really do. I think that deck was awesome. I wish I could have played it better for you. But yeah, it was that time when I was trying to go Portland Regionals, and like, there's a whole mess beyond that. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. You made a good deck. I needed to work better to make it better, you know? So I'm going to Radiant Greninja, draw 2. We get Water Paldean Tauros, which will not be effective here. I don't think any of our Tauros will be effective here. So super effective glasses won't be an issue. We can go ahead, Superior Energy Retrieval, the Tauros and the glasses. No, I'll keep the Tauros because it's an attacker, and I'll get rid of the Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Get these energies back. Then I can Cherrim. I'm not even tracking the damage right now. I'm just doing what the deck does and hoping that it works. I know this Glimmora basically has, yeah, 110 plus 30 because of the chest plate on it. So we need to do 140, which would mean I have to bring Tauros up to 200 or 120 damage to get this KO. I'm probably not getting this KO. I wish it was the colorless Tauros I was powering up, because then it would be way easier. So I'm going to Iono, because I don't know. I can put another one on. I'm doing 70. I'm not going to make it. So I'm going to Ultra Ball away the super effective glasses, because we're not going to be hitting weakness. Grab the other colorless Tauros here. Play that down. And I'm actually going to play this grass energy onto the colorless Tauros. I'm just going to do a bare minimum attack. I may have gone too fast for the game. Did I break it? No, I did not. Okay. Alright, so we got Link Hawkins for a match, and we've got Clinton for a match. Yeah, so we'll do Link Hawkins first, and then Clinton. And Clinton, I also see you posted your own Tauros box deck, what you got so far at least. I don't know if you want to do Tauros box versus Tauros box, but that could be hilarious. It would be like fighting type Tauros can hit weakness against colorless Tauros, and water Tauros can hit weakness against fire Tauros, and like it would just be weird. Blue Boy and stuff. There's a Transformers TCG. There was. It was made by Wizards of the Coast. It was awesome. It was so cool. Honestly, I loved that game. It went weird kind of fast with a bunch of different Transformers and a bunch of different mechanics with headmasters and like, you know, so many things. But it was a lot of fun, and I had a channel. I got to 1,000 subscribers, and then I got this job with the post office, which is where I injured my ankle and my shoulder. And I was working too much. I couldn't do it. Then I got these injuries, and I was kind of bored at home and was like, you know what? I miss doing YouTube. I'm going to do Pokemon. It's big, it's popular, I'm going to do it. But Transformers was so much fun. It was, I don't know, I'm going to call it a champion game because you had your Transformer, your champion, out. You had a team of Transformers out at the beginning of your game, and then your deck was just there to power up your Transformers, right? Hey, they KO'd my Tauros, so I need to KO their guy. And so one of the big mechanics of the Transformers TCG was the fact that when you attack or defend, you would flip cards from the top of your deck, which a lot of people don't like this idea, but I thought it was interesting. And every card had, we call a pip on it. Yeah, I'll play that down. How much energy is in there? 4. Okay, I can get a pretty powerful Tauros going. Oh, that'll only do 50? Oh, it's taking that into effect. Okay. So yeah, we'll just take down. And so you would attack, and you would flip over cards, and if these cards had like an orange tag on it, an orange pip on it, it would increase your attack by 1. And if you were defending, you would flip over cards, and if it had a blue pip on it, it would increase your defense by 1. So it was like this race of like, I want to flip over more cards from my deck than my opponent so I can deal more damage, but there were certain ways that you could circumvent the defense, or certain ways you could completely negate your opponent's attack if they attacked at the wrong moment, and like there was just so much about it. It was all about big bots fighting each other. I think I got Metroplex here. Is it my turn? Yeah. Yeah, where is it? Metroplex. Yeah. A whole freaking city Transformer. Just to let you know, this is a Pokemon card. This is Metroplex. Yeah, they did that cool thing with like a bunch of different card sizes and everything. So your Transformers were kind of big, and it was so cool. Yeah, I really recommend checking out the Transformers TCG. It's completely dead. They don't make it anymore. And I deleted my old channel, sadly. YouTube had changed something and in their policies and whatnot that made me a little worried, so I decided to delete it just to be safe, and then it turned out to be no big deal. So yeah, it was a time when like YouTubers were like, this is gonna destroy me, and I was like, oh geez, I'm a small time guy, like, and if I get in trouble with this, I don't want to deal with this, like, you know. And so I deleted it, and it was stupid, I know, but I did. Concealed cards. We got Water Tauros, which will kind of work as just fodder, I guess. But we're going to go ahead. Superior Energy Retrieval, our grass energy back. Now, I only need 2 energy on this Tauros to get a KO. I just need to do 80 damage. That's easy. 1. I can just do takedown and KO this Lucario. 2. And I'm going to Great Ball. What do we get? Ooh, Fighting Tauros. That's cool. Fighting against fighting, you know. We'll play that down. And we will just take down. So, with the colorless Tauros, the Raging Bull, it does 20 for each damage counter on you, right? Which is better than the Tauros that have typings, the Paldean Tauros. They have typings. They hit weakness, but they only do 10 for every damage counter on you. So the colorless Tauros, a single strike Tauros, it also has the effect of confusing itself after it attacks. So that's why it's like you don't always want to just rely on the colorless Tauros. You gotta rely on your other Tauros, but this one does do the most damage. So like this Koraidon, to do 230, let's see, I'll do 20 base, then, so, oh wait, but it's got the shield thing, so, and it's 20 less health, it's basically at 240, so I need 110 damage on this Tauros in order to KO that big Koraidon EX, and I can do that with Cherrim, right? Oh no, they're going to play Ting Lu. That might seriously mess me up here. So I'm going to attack into this Koraidon. I'm going to KO it and then confuse myself. And next turn, I'm going to just dump energy onto this Tauros and hope that that it heads on confusion. Like, I don't know what else to do. That's kind of the downside of the single strike Tauros, is I just have to hope that I can hit heads on confusion. Because if I hit tails, I'll do 30 damage to myself and I'll KO myself. But yeah, this Ting Lu is worrisome. If they get damage down on Cherrim, it'll eliminate my energy accelerant, right? So I'll be using a deck that I am helping a buddy with. Totally his idea. I am just play testing to give him notes. You know, you don't have to, like, pretend it's your buddy's deck, man. It doesn't have to be good. I'm messing with you. It's all good. No worries. Play whatever deck you want. So I am going to Iono myself. So let's go ahead and throw energy down there. Just kind of playing out my hand. Will Drapion help? Manaphy might help. No, I think Ting Lu does damage counters, doesn't it? Damage counters. So Manaphy won't help. Come on. So we're going to Iono. We got more grass energy. I kind of have to play it, I feel like. Well, I'm going to conceal cards first. Draw 2. Superior energy retrieval. We could accelerate so much energy right now. 1, 2. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to accelerate so much energy right now. So many damage counters are going to happen. 1. This is the troubling part. It's not like Baxcalibur. So Baxcalibur with Old Cemetery, PTCGL, will let you attach all the energy you want, and then it'll do all the damage for Old Cemetery. And I think it also does it that way with Gardevoir, if I'm not mistaken. But with Cherrim, every card you attach, it then stops Cherrim's ability and then Old Cemeteries. And then you have to reuse Cherrim's ability to attach more. Let's see, Ting Lu does 2 damage, so we gotta be careful of that. We don't want to set ourselves up to them KO us on the bench, right? So that'll be the last one that I put on that Tauros. Old Cemetery. Spring Bloom. 2 on the water Tauros now. Just because that Ting Lu could shut down our Cherrim and our Radiant Greninja. So we really just want to get everything out that we can. Yeah, Link Hawkins. It makes it so slow. And I don't understand why it does this. You know? Like, it could so easily just... like Baxcalibur. It's already programmed for Baxcalibur. It would just let you attach all the energy and then deal all the damage. But for Cherrim, it doesn't do that. It makes no sense. So, I've got 4 prizes left. They've got 4 prizes left. I just had an amazing turn putting all this energy everywhere. Who do you think's going to win? I'll tell you. I don't think it's me. I don't think it's me. I don't think I can win this. Unless they quit, you know? After all those Old Cemeteries, it seems like they're just inactive. They're like, he's going to do this all day. I'm just going to leave. You know, and they put down their tablet and walked away or something. Alright, Ting Lu's in the active. Link Hawkins. Oh man, my old Galarian Cursola V would love to eat Baxcalibur decks. Accelerating so much energy equals so much damage. I love those types of mechanics, you know? Because like this Old Cemetery, it opens up strategies where you want damage on yourself, right? Like I look at Drifbloom, and Drifbloom has that attack where it does like 3 times the amount of damage that's on it. That'd be really cool. I know Gardevoir is like the go-to for that card. It'd be really cool if it worked with other energy accelerants and you didn't have to get up to a stage 2 prizer in order to make this basic Pokemon work, but that's where we're at. I was at a new local game store that just opened up in my city. I'm so happy. I've been there like 3 times in a week. So happy it's there. I was there earlier today. Part of the reason why I had to eat Burger King for dinner. Yeah, they just shut down Cherrim. That's not good. And they offered me a Tinglu EX for free. They're like, it's like a 10-cent card. We don't care. You can take it. I'm like, no thanks. It wasn't full art like this one. Like, it was different. But I was still like, no thanks. Here's a free card. No, I don't want it. Okay, do I boss the Koraidon or do I Bruno for some more cards? I think I'm going to boss the Koraidon. Boss that up. I know it's just like an energy attachment and retreat away from the Tinglu coming active, but I just think it might be trapped here for a bit longer than that, and that could give me some time. Also, if it stays trapped, that turns on Cherrim and Radiant Greninja again. Although, Radiant Greninja hasn't had damage, so. Clinton, I changed the deck a slight amount from the deck list I shared. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. I haven't looked through the details of your deck yet, so it'll be a definite surprise for me. I can't wait to see what you're doing with Tauros. I haven't built like a physical deck for Paldea Evolved. I'm still playing Spidops at my locals. Tauros box was going to be my physical deck, but I just feel like I hit a wall within. I can't make it any better, you know? I can't make it actually work. Like, the designers clearly had an idea for Tauros, but I just can't get there for some reason, you know? I've thought about playing Luminous Energy, but the Fire and Fighting Tauros need 2 of their type of energy. So Luminous Energy, if you attach 2 of them, it turns off. It turns into regular colorless. So it won't work with Luminous. So, you know, I'm trying to figure something out, right? Link Hawkins, man, I have not built a physical deck in a long time, in a long while. Though Pokemon 151 and Obsidian Flames has me excited. Dude, I'm always excited for new Pokemon. 151, okay, I recently quit my job. But yet, I have pre-ordered the 151 Premium Collection and the Elite Trainer Box from Pokemon Center. And my wife pre-ordered the Elite Trainer Box from our locals. And it's like, you know, I don't know why, but we're super in this set. Like, oh, I've got 4 cards left in deck. Holy cow. How'd that happen? Well, this match is almost over. So, Link Hawkins, get ready. Raging Bull for 70 damage. Clinton, I am playing Calamitous Snowy Wasteland because of the water focus. I only play 1 water type Paldean Tauros and I don't want to damage my other water types. So the option is to so the option to not damage them is nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was another one that does damage your Pokemon, but doesn't damage the water Paldean Tauros, so then you're stuck with Aqua Dive, which just does 60. Now, it does do 60 to one of their Pokemon, so you can hit the bench. Manaphy's still a pretty popular card, so how often will that come into play? I figured not too often, but you might be the right one, you know? I don't think I have, no, I do have Manaphy in the deck, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Ask and you shall receive. Just because I know I'm just kind of like dragging this out, but I don't know what else to do. Let's see. I've got all my energy in the discard, and all of my superior energy retrievals are in the discard. So I can't do anything. I'm going to Thorton into Drapion. That's in the discard, right? No, it's not! Oh, jeez. Come on, this match is almost over. There we go. You got the energy. You deal 20 damage to yourself, but you KO the final Paldean Tauros. Koraidon, the Tauros killer. Tauros will be near extinct because of how poorly I play them. Drapion is in the prizes. Okay. You know, I play so much Pokemon, sometimes I can't remember if that was this match or the last match or a week ago's match. Like, yeah, my memory's terrible. And I'm thinking about going back to school because I can't work. My life is chaotic right now. You'd think someone that's, like, unemployed would, you know, have all the time in the world and be able to do anything. That's just not true. Friends. Link Hawkins. Challenge friend. Send match request. Nope. Oh. Whoopsie. What'd I do? I did something wrong. Back to friends. Send match request. Okay, there we go. Alright. Link Hawkins, you wanted to record it for your channel, right? So you have your own commentary versus my commentary. So, everyone, later on, you know, maybe you should go check out Link Hawkins' commentary about how poorly I'm playing. Link Hawkins, no screen cheating. Don't, like, look at my screen while you're playing. Blue Boy and stuff, imagine you both run out of energy in the match. I mean, I guess that's possible. I used to have just energy retrieval in there because I was like, discarding 2, I don't really want to do that. And then I played the deck and was like, no, I need to do that. I need superior energy retrieval. If we had training court, that would probably be in the deck, and I would have to figure out some other way to damage my Pokemon. Like, seriously. I loved Training Court. That was such a great card. It made sure you basically always had an energy for your turn. Because you could just recover it from the discard, and so you had your 1 energy for the turn. So it looks like Link Hawkins is playing a poison deck. So we'll have to see how this goes. Let's see, what can I do? Well, Nest Ball. No, I should have Great Balled first. Dang it. Okay. I'm nervous. Oh no. Cherubi's prized. That's not good. Great Ball. And it gets us Cherrim? Oh man, I'm going to have to say no to that. All concealed cards, I guess. I'll draw 2. Ultra Ball. Okay. I'm going to discard everything anyways, so might as well Ultra Ball those 2. And I will grab, let's see, Fighting. Yeah, it's weak to Fighting. Okay. Good call. Good call, Landon. Wait for that. I don't want to mess up anything. There we go. If only Lysander's trump card were in format, it would do wonders for this deck. It's super banned, though, and expanded. It was, like, banned the second it came out. Like, it was such a broken card. Blue Boy and stuff. I find it funny that a lot of your games end up with your most important cards prized. I know, right? I have such amazing luck. Let's see. Yeah, Supereffective Glasses. And I can Bruno right now. What's in the discard? Klara. Klara could be important. But I don't want to blow my Pal Pad just yet. So I'll just... Yeah. Hey, speaking of Lysander. Great Ball Tauros. Okay. Tons of Pokemon. Super long turn. And pass. Yeah, I have the worst luck You know, going back to the whole, like, I don't play Battle VIP Pass because I can never start with it. I have the worst luck in card games. I love card games, but I have the worst luck in them. It's insane. But yeah, so many of my matches are, oh, these key items are in the prize. I have to figure this out now. Like, and then I'm watching, like, you know, the streams, the big streams, North America International Championships and whatnot. And it's like, you know, these guys, their prizes are like, oh, you know, they prize like a thing that they're playing max copies of, and it's not very important. I'm like, how? How do you do that? Because I can't for some reason. I'm going to Iono before I attach, because if I can get an Old Cemetery, that'll be more damage output. I got Old Cemetery, but I did not get the energy. Just my luck. Pal Pad, Bruno and Klara back in. Oh man, I've got... Oh boy. You know, I'm going to go to all, and I'm going to check real quick. Do I have Heavy Ball? I do. Okay. I was worried it was prized. I'll grab Fire Tauros. Now, Noivern. That's annoying. Like, Link Hawkins is really going to... He knows what's in this deck. He knows. He's totally countering me. Let's see. I missed quite a bit here. Magic Boy. I just finished making a Chi-Yu deck. Is that the Firefish? And testing it, which is why I wasn't here. But yeah, sometimes you just prize 6 search cards or 4 United Wings Pokemon. Yeah, it's crazy how the prizes work. Clint and Noivern, that explains the Psychic. Yep, that certainly does. I didn't even think of that. So I got the Grass Energy finally. Blue Boy and stuff. Like that one time you super committed to a Wormadam just to find out that Wormadam was prized after you already did all the setup. Yeah, I'm really bad at checking prizes. I'm really bad. Oh, Radiant Alakazam, are you joking? Dude, that's just mean. Oh my gosh. This guy. Alright, I've got Cherubi. Been waiting for him to KO something forever now. And now he's making it harder to get my deck rolling. He knows what's in this deck. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows it's frustrating me. He's laughing on his recording, I swear. Alright, so now I get Old Cemetery. I'll go ahead and concealed cards. Thorton. Ooh, Thorton could be fun. I'll just end my turn. Yeah, I'm really bad at, like, searching my deck and checking what's prized. I just want to keep going. Like, I don't want to stop and, like, start counting, like, okay, yeah, I have 3 of these, 2 of these, like, you know. But that one time I super committed. I was so excited. I'm like, I'm going to hit weakness. This is going to be great. I'm going to get the KO. I'm going to win this thing. And then, where'd it go? That was funny. That whole match, like, that was brilliant. Not brilliant of me, brilliant in the fact that it went so terrible. Clinton. That's why I like Bibriel with this deck. It helps you. It helps to dig a bit before you a bit more for those key pieces. There we go. I can read. Yeah. Squavette and Bibriel are just such a powerful draw. Like, it's crazy that it's that good, that we're kind of allowed to have it that good. You know, I used to play Bravery Charm in this deck, and I really liked that. But Supereffective Glasses then took its place. And right now, I'm kind of wishing I had Bravery Charm. Let's see, I can Great Ball. What can I Great Ball? Water Tauros? No. Well, I'm going to do it, I guess. Let's see, I can... Oh, man, what do I need? I'll Ultra Ball that and that, fine. No, that. Not that I think I'm going to hit Water Weakness later, but having a open Thorton option later might be good. I'll do that, and then I'll Bruno. I get the Water Tauros again. I've got 3 energy in the discard. It might be worth it. No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not gonna concealed cards. I'll wait. And I'm sorry, I've also got a burger that's been sitting here this whole time. I've been streaming for an hour and a half? No way. Holy cow. Ugh. It's a disgusting burger, don't worry. No, my Burger King, for some reason, I hated Burger King when I lived in California, but here, this Burger King is so good. It might be that I'm closer to actual farms and they get better meat. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Where'd I leave off? Magic Boy. You could maybe try a Kingdra draw engine. Also, Chi-Yu is the Firefish. Okay. You're playing that thing with, Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did he not KO me? That's why Covert Flight completely negates my deck. Let's see. What can I do? I can Thorton into Squawkabilly. And that can get some energy out. I can Boss. Let's Boss. Yeah, I'll Boss up this guy. 260. Yes. Let's do this. Now, it's not KO, sadly. And he KOs me with poison. But it's something. And I'm going to put up Fire Tauros. There we go. Clinton, this counter deck is hilarious. Yeah, it like perfectly counters my deck, right? No, Noivern EX is just so good. It's ridiculous. Jacques grabbing the barrel and Noivern EX. I mean, that's a great play. Jacques never works out that well for me, but that's a great play. Ah, man. Okay, how many boss do I have in the deck? I think just one. Because I also play Pal Pad, and I was like, oh, I'll just Pal Pad it back in if I really need 2. How often do you need 2, though? You know, usually you just need 1. I'm going back to my deck list here and taking a look. Where's Boss? Where's Boss? Boss's orders. Oh, I have 2. I have 2 in the deck. Okay, okay. I guess that Tauros. Superior Energy Retrieval. Cool. Cool. I can Thorton into this thing. Right? Did he... He KO'd me, right? What's the status effects on him? Okay. He must have KO'd me then. So... I can Bruno... Trying to get the Cherrim and an Old Cemetery. That's what I'm trying to go for. Look at that. Neither. Nest Ball. That Tauros. Yeah, let's do it. And... Oh, I can concealed cards. I can concealed cards. Nope, didn't get it. End turn. There we go. So much fun. Magic Boy. I'm using my phone to watch the stream, and also I only have PTCGL and Discord on my phone, which is chaotic. You only have those two? You don't have a messaging app? You don't have a phone app? You don't have a clock app? That's crazy. That is chaotic, man. Nothing matters in life. Not time, not space, not anything, I must play Pokemon and talk to people about Pokemon. Well, thanks for joining the stream at least. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. He did the thing that makes him immune to me, right? What a jerk. I know you got Barrel, so I don't know, it doesn't even really hurt you. You got double Barrel, holy cow. Hey, look, finally, a Cherrim. Okay. Next turn, I can Thorton. But nothing is interesting to Thorton into. Dang. End turn. So he's just going to convert flight. Oh, that's all you gotta do is covert flight over and over against this deck. Because I don't have an evolution to attack with. What am I going to do? Attack with Cherrim and do 70? Like, no. That's not what I'm going to do, clearly. The shed is getting warm. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play. I still got a match against Clinton. Hawkeye, you know. But after that, unless people start jumping the Discord and wanting matches, feel free. I'll play until I run out of matches, basically, I think. I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and I haven't even finished my dinner yet. So, boss has ordered the... Okay. At least it was the Greninja. If it was the Cherrim, I was gonna be mad. He just covert flighted again. Come on, man. We get it. That's your only move. That's so rude. Let's see. Man, I like having boss in hand, not gonna lie, but I really want more from my deck. Ooh, what if I Klara? That'll get me 2 more grass energy, but I don't have Old Cemetery. Where are my old cemeteries? Inspect board. How many old cemeteries do I have? 4. Okay. Great. I ran out of juice. I don't know what to say. End turn. That's what I say. End turn. Blue boys and stuff, where do you think they are, bud? Well, they're not in the prizes, apparently. Apparently, I discarded all of them because I was a great player and really kept track of my resources. It is so hard to, like, play a strategy game and stream. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong. He just KO'd a benched Pokemon? Come on. I got a deck that I'm building. Not for this week coming up. Like, not tomorrow's deck. Tomorrow's going to be a submitted deck from a friend of mine. But the week after, that's my anniversary. That's why I'm playing a submitted deck. The week after, I've got a deck that I'm brewing that uses Radiant Alakazam. However, I, like, never get it into play. Like, ever. And it's the most frustrating thing. But the deck does function, and the deck is fun, and it gets some cheeky wins. So you guys will probably see it. Alright, congrats to Link Hawkins for just completely destroying me. Just like, wow. Congrats to you, man. That was pure counter. I'm sorry that deck, like, countered yours. Yes. Yes, it did. Profiles glow. Smoothie Snake. I'm gonna assume that's who I think it is. But why am I in shoes? I think I just broke everything. Did I just break the game? Did I just break the stream? Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My stream kind of went crazy. I think I might have broken the game. Hold on. It's just popping up friends automatically. I'm trying to select it. Yes. There we go. There we go. Where are you? Smoothie Snake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not showing you as online, man. Blue Point stuff. He single-handedly drove the Tauros population to extinction with a single bat. Man. What a way to phrase that. Congratulations. I think that might be the best phrasing of what happened here. Might take a moment. Live thing's going to reboot. Oh no, I just sent you a thing. Alright, I'll cancel and I'll wait for you to reboot, man. Someone else added me. Wait. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm no longer confused. I'm good. So, we just played Link Hawkins. We're going to play Clinton, and then Praise the Orb on the Discord, I think, wants to play against me as well. Or they just want to be my friend. Which I could use all the friends I can, you know? Like, I can get... Well, I don't want to, like, type in his username if he doesn't want, like, other people to see it. But he did put in a Discord. An open Discord. Link Hawkins. I will share that list if you think you will want it. Throw it in the Discord, you know? That never hurts. It looks like an interesting deck. Mixing the Poison and the Noibat. Praise the Orb does want to play, so we'll have another match after Clinton. But first up, Clinton. Hawkeye is going down. Oh, sent a challenge. Join match. There. Hawkeye, let's do this. Okay, Clinton, don't cheat. Don't, like, look at my hand and all that stuff. Got it? Good. Alright. Heads. He hit heads. Did he select heads? He did! Who selects heads? Tails never fails. That's the phrase we live by. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. We could start Tauros or Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly does have that motivate thing. Now we're going to go Tauros. We're going to put that in the active spot. Did they mulligan? They mulliganed. Okay. Ah, using that amazing art Iono. Yeah. That's... Man. Like, I got this Squawkabilly from the Battle Pass, right? Like... Okay, done. Now, the reason why you don't bench your Pokemon, especially if you're going second, is the fact that they... you know, you don't want them to, like, escape rope you into a bad Pokemon start, right? So you gotta wait. You're using the Mew engine. I think that's brilliant. I love that Mew. I've got it working in another deck for me. But, yeah. This is gonna be interesting. You said you were playing a Tauros deck, so I'm interested to see how yours plays compares to mine. Magic Boy. Whenever I call either heads or tails for a day, it will always be the side I didn't choose. Exactly. Okay, this is an interesting Tauros deck, as we have not seen a single Tauros from Clinton here. Who knows? Who knows? It could be coming, but yeah, we haven't seen one yet. Squawkabilly will come down. I'm going to go ahead and Iono. Get me a brand new hand. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking real good. Going to go ahead and concealed cards. Now, the good news is that if we actually are playing a mirror match, of Tauros decks, you know, not exact 60, but if we are playing Tauros versus Tauros, their stadium will help me as well, right? So I can throw that down. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Drapion and Pokégear, and I'm going to grab the Nope, Cherubi. You gotta grab Cherubi, right? That's the whole basis of the deck, is loading up energy using Cherubi. But that means super effective glasses will go there, and we will go ahead and squawk and seize. Okay. Now we Great Ball. Great Ball gets us the Water Tauros. We play that one down. We've got grass energy, but we don't have a stadium that will help us. So I'm just going to end turn. That might have been the wrong play. We'll have to wait and see. I'm curious to see how his Tauroses go. Sorry, I'm just so hungry. Okay, Illuminion B. Where's all your Tauros? Irida, Rare Candy, Baxcalibur, we get it. Where are your Tauros? I thought this was going to be a Tauros mirror match. This is an insane list so far. I love it, but like, whoa. Wait, does he already have the Rare Candy? He just needed the Baxcalibur? Yeah, he did. Okay. For a second, I thought he missed the Rare Candy. But no, he has it. He also has Ultra Ball. He can finally get a Pokemon out. There's the Fighting type Paldean Tauros. I love that Mew card. With all the Pokemon gathered around Mew, it is so adorable. Blue Boy and stuff. The bat got him, man. He ran out of Tauros. Right? Oh man, that's just so funny to think about, because like I'm picturing a baseball bat. That's very dark, but that's what I'm picturing, man. Okay, so I'm going to accelerate some energy to Paldean Tauros, fighting type. And I have Boss. I think I'm going to go after their Barrel. I think that just makes sense. Oh, wait, I don't have Cherrim. Dang it. Okay, so let's concealed cards then. Maybe we get Cherrim. We get Nest Ball and Manaphy. We don't get Cherrim. I'll attach one. And I'll Iono. Dang it. Iono. Go. There's the Cherrim with 0 energy in hand. But we do have superior energy retrieval. We do have 2 grass energy. If we attach them, it's against the Mew who's resistant. So we would have 60 damage. That would do 80 damage, minus 30, 50. We're not getting the KO. I don't think it's really worth it to attach the energy yet. To burn cards with superior energy retrieval just to attach to not get the KO. So we're going to wait. We're going to hold on to that. So yeah, this is interesting because Tauros can, like, there's the fighting type Tauros can counter the colorless Tauros, and the water Tauros can counter the fire Tauros. So this is kind of an interesting setup. Oh, is he going to go for the Luminion attack? Oh, that's crazy. See, so far, this has just been a Luminion deck, apparently. And there's just a Tauros sitting on the bench. Oof, did they just fail that search? Sorry. Just letting Praise the Orb know he is next. I don't know if he's in the stream, but you guys sometimes have different names in the stream than in the Discord. Aw, man, he's gonna friggin' Aqua Ring or Aqua Return me. Dang. You know, this Tauros deck just seems to be missing a very key part. And that's Tauros. Seems to be missing that part, you know? Honestly, I could do that, and then Thorton. And that would be funny. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Magic Boy. The Mew art is incredibly pretty. I am in the stream. Oh, okay, so Magic Boy is Praise the Orb. Got it. Got it. Now I understand. Thorton. Tauros. Squawkabilly. Superior Energy Retrieval. We're going to discard Klara and Nest Ball. We're going to get 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Now that's not enough to KO the Mew. But, ooh, I can do this. Concealed cards. Oh wait, it is enough because it has damage on it. Okay, so it's got 40 HP, so I still need to put all 3 on there, I believe. 1. The mountain happens. We'll use Cherrim again, and Spring Bloom, Grass Energy. Your game might be laggy because you're playing on the phone. No worries, man. No worries. We're just having fun, trying to play bad decks well. Alright, so now Raging Horns can KO the Mew. Boom. We will get a single prize. Ooh, Colorless Tauros. Yes. That can hit pretty hard for very little. So I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, I see you there, Fire Tauros. Be careful. Super Rod, yeah. I tried to use Super Rod, but just did not find it to be quite good enough for me. I don't know. Maybe it'll work for him. I'm sure it will. I'm sure Clinton is a good deck builder, you know. I'm sure everyone's a better deck builder than me. That's just what I say. Like, I fully expect to be the worst player, the worst deck builder, the worst everything no matter what I do. So, oh, and he plays Old Cemetery. Interesting. Why both? Why a mix? I would love to know. Like, I'm sure it's for the water-type Paldean Tauros, but, like, why not just play that? Because, like, trying to save your Greninja from taking damage, like, it's going to be one-hit KO'd in return, most likely anyway, so it having 60 damage counters on it probably won't make that big of a difference, in my opinion. So just play to Old Cemetery, that way you can make sure to power up everyone and you're not missing out on, like, water-type Paldean Tauros. And he's got the School Vet engine. Okay. Yeah, he's going to go nuts now. Oh, for only 2 grass energy. Yep, been there, done that. Or 2 water, sorry. He's doing water. I'm doing grass. Praise the Orb. Have you sent me a friend request yet? You're going to need to do that. Blue Boy and stuff, you say that while casually beating meta decks with said bad decks. I mean, the thing about meta decks is they fall into this, like, category by themselves, right? And so if you just look at that category, it's like Chien-Pao. Weak to metal. Build a metal deck. And it'll look great playing against Chien-Pao. You know, like, Oh yeah, praise the orb. My username on PTCGL is Death Howlin. I don't know if you know that. That's my username like everywhere, but like, yeah. Pokégear. Okay, so Tauros Pal Pad. Do I need to Pal Pad anything? Klara would be nice. I'm going to hold off, and I'm just going to Iono. That's going to give them a couple extra cards, but with Squawkabilly Barrel, they're not worried about cards, period. Right? I'm going to get Old Cemetery out, and I'm going to Superior Energy Retrieval. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with 4 energy on here, that'll be 80 damage. That'll be me doing 100 to him. So I only need 60 damage on mine to do 80 to him and get the KO. So that's what I'm going to do. Spring Bloom. 1. Oh, 1. Right, Cherrim. Oh man, this is so slow. Two. Alright, and 3. Oh. I'm sorry. I know cracking bones and stuff can really like upset people, so I try not to do it in videos and live streams, but you have no idea how much relief that gives me in my shoulder issue. Like, holy cow. It hurts doing it, but it feels so good also. Like, there's so much relief with that. Alright, so they put Squawkabilly in the active. Not a big deal, because you just attach 1 card and retreat, and with Excalibur, you can attach as much cards as you want, right? I guess I just questioned, why not Paldean Tauros? You got right there. Use it, right? Discarding the water, probably because, you know, my water Tauros can hit weakness and get an easy KO. Maybe that's why, right? That would be my guess. So he Ultra Balled for a Excalibur, so he's probably got a rare candy. Yeah, he sure does. Radiant Greninja. But barrel for 5. Now, out of 5 energy, let's say he's going for the Greninja attack. He'll need 4 energy. Out of those 5 cards, he would need 4 energy. Now, he could also be going for a Superior Energy Retrieval. He's going Irida. That will let him grab an item card, probably Superior Energy Retrieval. But he's got Super Rods and stuff in the deck, too. Okay, yeah, it was Superior Energy Retrieval. Also, Lumineon, which he can probably discard at this point. He probably doesn't need. He'll get the 4 energy back. No, he's only got 3 energy in the discard. So, you know. Maybe, maybe, okay, he retreats, and then Superior Energy Retrieval. No? Just Superior Energy Retrieval now. I think he should have retreated there, put that energy in the discard, and then use Superior Energy Retrieval, and got him back 4 energy. Even though he only needs 3 energy for Greninja, he could have done that, and that could have got him in a little bit more. Blue Boy and stuff. Now the entire deck of water cards, and then that 1 Fire Tauros drowning in there. Oh, man. Oh, man. So this Greninja is going to KO both my active Tauros and my Cherrim, which is going to destroy me at this point, right? So I need my Pal Pad to get Klara back. I was greedy not taking that back already. I need my Pal Pad to get Klara back, and I need to get Cherubi Cherrim with it. So this is going to be a lot to ask for, but this is what I got to do. I should have played Manaphy. There we go. Should have played Manaphy to really protect myself, because I knew he was going water energy so he could use his Radiant Greninja. And I didn't prepare for it. So, my bad. But that is how it goes. I should have prepared better. I should have been better. Yeah, so my colorless Tauros is going to go into the active. Pretty easy Nest Ball for Manaphy, I think. Hisuian Heavy Ball. What can that grab? A colorless Tauros. Cool. I had both of them prized, apparently. 2 Grass Energy in the prizes. Dang. Alright. So, Tauros, Nest Ball, or Manaphy. I think it's pretty obvious I need that. I'm going to Superior Energy Retrieval those 2 cards and grab 4 Grass Energy. I know I can't accelerate them, but I can Concealed Cards. Boop. And I can play a Grass Energy. And we end turn. So we got the Manaphy out. 1 turn too late, but we got it out. So if they do Moonlight Shuriken again, that's going to cost them more cards and more discarding of energy. And they're only going to do 90, which will put this Tauros up to 110, which then if I attach another energy, Old Cemetery will KO it. So that's not great. So I gotta figure out something. Super Rod, yeah, his deck was getting pretty low. Back to Caliber. Oh, is he going to attach to back to Caliber? Is that what he's going for? A Baxcalibur attack? That's not a bad idea. You're one-hit KOing Tauros at that point. Thank you for putting up with my eating this entire stream. Oh. Yep, there's the third and final energy. Now, I think at this point, I just have to concede. His deck's better than mine. I think that's it. Link Hawkins makes me want some Burger King. Hashtag not sponsored. I will say, when I lived in California, I thought Burger King was disgusting. And now, in a different state, I think this Burger King, I don't know what it is about this one in particular. They are great. They put all the sauce on there that you want. It is delicious. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Nest Ball. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's not. Just mix up the deck a little bit. And concealed cards. Alright, so we got Bruno. I can attach an energy, I guess. Yeah, I think Baxcalibur is the answer. It opens up Greninja as an attacker and just will allow you to do a little bit more. So I think Baxcalibur is the answer. I think Clinton's right. Going water is definitely better. I'm just going to play out all my cards. Not Bruno. Just because at this point. We don't talk about Bruno, no. You know, I worked so hard in getting that song out of my head just for the Link Hawkins to put right back in there. Thanks a lot. Alright, congratulations to Clinton. Really proved himself and proved to me that, yeah, maybe Baxcalibur is actually the way to go about a Tauros box. I thought it was being maybe a little bit too much, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. They also had the barrel and Squavette engine in there, which is one of the best engines and seen in so many decks. But yeah, I think Clinton's right. Baxcalibur is the way to play Tauros box. And, you know, Clinton, you put your list in the Discord, right? I'm probably going to copy it and try it out. Make a few changes for myself. But, yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. The fact that you used the Greninja, I should have known the Greninja was coming. You made that a point in why to use the water energy over the grass energy with Cherrim, and yet I never put my Manaphy out. It wasn't until after you used the Greninja where I was like, I guess I gotta put Manaphy out because he's using the Greninja like he said he would. Like, I was just being dumb, I guess, but yeah. Alright, praise the orb. One moment. No worries. Take your time. Oh, wait, that was like 10 minutes ago. Are you back yet? Clinton, I made a few changes, the list pre-match, but it's still close. Yeah, like, I'm sure I'll make changes after I play it a few times, you know? It's what I always say about any deck I make. Like, make the changes you want. I'm not, like, going, hey, here's the perfect deck. Okay, he's online, so send match. There we go. I'm not saying here's the perfect 60 cards. Just play this. Like, I'm giving you a base of cards. And, you know, Bugbirds, for example. I was talking to one person where they swapped out the Grass Wormadam for some more consistency. And I was like, yeah, that's like the perfect Pokemon to swap out there. The Grass Wormadam is like the least meta-relevant Wormadam. Ah, you're back. Praise the orb, you're back. Awesome. So far, this is the last match that I have lined up. If you want to play against me, join the Discord. Link in the description, I'm sure, or the description of one of my videos. You can join just at me, Landon, and we will get a match going. Right? So, but this is the last match. If no one else jumps in the queue, I'll be done after this. So, praise the fire. Give me the beat down. I'm still using Tauros box. And, yeah, you're gonna destroy me. So, yeah. I used, like, Arceus, sleeves and coins and all that stuff to, like, throw off my opponent. Because they're like, oh, I'm playing against Arceus. And then a bull comes out. And, yeah. Yeah. I don't think it really matters, but yeah. Oh, my wife is texting me. Yeah, I have no basic. I'm just waiting for Praise the Fire. It is getting warm out here. I've got an AC. Now, I upgraded my AC, and sadly, it did not help as much as I hoped. But I think it accomplished the goal of being louder than my previous one. Yeah, I got one of those ACs where there's a vent out the back, and I put that in the window, because if you don't know, this is a shed that I'm in. It's a really well done up shed, but it's a shed. So if I gotta like use a restroom or anything, I gotta go outside, go into the house, and go to the bathroom. But yeah, I got this AC. It's got this vent that goes out the window. And I don't know, it's super loud, and it doesn't really get the place cool. And that's probably because it's a shed. But that's why it's so dark in here. I don't have the light on, because that just heats up even faster. So, like, right now, 2 hours of streaming, I'm starting to get sweaty. So, a Charmander deck. Okay. And Charcadet. Okay, Charcadet is a fun one. I have a deck with that thing. It's a mess. It's a beautiful mess, but it's a mess. Blue Boy and stuff, man, that Arceus looks weird. I don't remember it having horns. Well, I don't know what Arceus you've been looking at. Okay, I think I'm going to grab Squawkabilly, because it's my first turn, right? I'm going to throw down Old Cemetery because that's what the deck needs. And then I'm going to Iono because I kind of want to... No, I can discard all this. No, the Cherrim is what I'm concerned about. So I'm going to Iono. Let's just do it. Although they didn't play Fire Energy. So, like, there was a chance, right, that... Okay. Oh, wow. What is it about these colorless Tauros where they just love the prize cards? Come on, they're my strong Tauros, and they just love the prize cards. So we'll do that. We'll do Nest Ball. Nest Ball will grab us. I kind of want to go Cherubi. I feel like I should go Greninja for the extra consistency, but I'm going to go Cherubi because I feel like I just need it, right? And then I'll go Squawkabilly. Okay, so we got another Tauros, fighting type, not bad. I'll actually want to use the water type, but I think I'm just going to end turn there. I think that's my turn. We'll see what they do. Ugh. Your luck is amazing with prize cards. I know, right? If, like, I could have something where, like, from the prize cards, it, like... could be played or something, that would be amazing because I prize cards so well. The water Tauros and the colorless Tauros are in the prizes, and I'm playing against a fire deck. So that's just awesome, right? Avery! Thank you. I'll discard the Squawkabilly. That freak out was way premature. Oh no, not Avery! Oh right, I have a trash Pokemon, never mind. Grass Energy, cool. I will attach that to the Tauros. So they got the Pokemon Go Charizard out, which doubles Fire Energy. Which does mean that this guy technically kind of has 2 Fire Energy on it, and it can do 100 damage, which is a fair amount, you know. My Tauros often have 40 damage because they need at least 2 energy and all that jazz. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Hey, we get Cherrim, we get Radiant Greninja, we get Great Ball, which will let us grab another Cherrim, and we have a Nest Ball. Nest Ball will grab us what? Fighting Tauros, I guess. Okay. End turn. Your move, praise the orb / praise the fire / magic boy / person in my Discord. Ralts and Heatmore. You know, I always see the bot play that Heatmore. I don't often see people play this Heatmore, but I love this Heatmore. I was trying to make a deck function with it. Very similar to what you see here, but it was before Paldea evolved, so no Chi-Yu EX, or however you say that. Yeah, Heatmore is an interesting one. So if you get 3 energy out and you have that Charizard out, it will act as if it has 3 additional energy attached. So you can do 90 to the active and 180 to the bench. So that's another reason I'll need to keep Manaphy alive if I can. Choosing a new... Okay. Magma Basin will let him get that fire energy back from the discard, move it up to his active using the Armarouge, and deal 100 damage, KOing our Manaphy, sadly. So, we need to do 180, basically, because Tauros kind of works in even numbers. And I really do want that Manaphy back, because that Heatmore is threatening. Right? So, of course, put up the colorless. But how much do I need on there? If I need to do 180, that means I need 90... No, I need 80 damage on myself. So I need 2 grass energy and an Old Cemetery. And I am going to play this Bruno, unless I get... I don't know. Nope, I get Supereffective, which will not be useful until I get the water... Paldean Tauros from the discard. So I'll just play Bruno. We get exactly what we needed. 2 grass, 1 Old Cemetery. Is this deck finally functioning for me? I don't think so, but it's doing better. It's learning. 1. I think this gets me the KO. I'll have 80 damage, which will double to 160, plus the 20 from the base of the attack. So I'm pretty sure this gets me the KO, right? Raging Bull, 180. Yep, there is the KO. 2 prizes! I am now in the lead. That's fun. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Ooh, okay, cool. We get some really great prizes off that. This water Paldean Tauros is going to be a huge deal for us. We do have Heatmore, and, fun fact, we did not recover Manaphy. So that's fun. That Heatmore is going to be very dangerous. Holy cow. I need to figure this out. Klara's, no, not Klara. What's that Pokemon called? Kirlia. There we go. Kirlia is out. They now have some sort of draw. Now, that's not a lot of draw for a deck, so I am a little concerned for them that they're not going to be drawing enough. I feel like at this point, a Babero would just help out better than a discard draw too. We are in a stadium war, though. Man, they have the attack. They're going to be taking 2 prizes, and we are just sunk. This is the end of the match, people. I do apologize. Wish it was better, but it's definitely not. Oof, this is the match. Losing Cherrim just destroys this deck. That's really the biggest issue right now. And Baxcalibur wouldn't have even been saved there, sadly. Man, that's a rough one. Now, I'll do the fancy art. You gotta do the fancy art, right? It's like, do I even play this? Like, what do I do? I guess I have to. What else am I gonna do? Link Hawkins, yeah, that does hurt a lot. Blue Boy and stuff, yeah, in my opinion, Kirlia works better in discard decks, right? I think the idea is you discard fire energy and then you Magma Basin it back on, which is not a bad plan. But just one Kirlia on the field is such low draw that I just don't see it working that often, right? Oh, man. Okay, so if I Pal Pad, what kind of Pal Pad? A Thorton. I don't think that'll be useful. I'll put the energy there. Wait, no, they're just going to KO. Alright, fine, I'm going to Bruno. Yeah, this is rough. This is really rough. No Klara. I'm just going to end my turn. And Heatmore's just going to hurt my active, KO my bench. And then next turn, KO my active, KO my bench. And then it's done. Well done. Couldn't you Thorton into Cherrim? I can Thorton into Cherubi and then evolve into Cherrim. I did not have Thorton last turn. So I'm kind of hoping to get my other copy of Thorton. If I can pull that off. That's a lot to ask for, I think. But it is possible. So, yeah. I wonder why he bossed up the other fighting Tauros. Oh well. Here I am questioning his plays while he's beating me. Clearly he knows what he's doing. Or she. I'm sorry. I never got any of your guys' pronouns. I do apologize if I've been misgendering you or anything like that. Like, I was just thinking of the Pal Pad you had in hand was all. I could have brought back that Thorton, and it did cross my mind for a second. But the next second went, I'm losing anyway, so I'm not sure if one Thornton's going to make that big of a difference. We get Boss, so we can boss something up. I'm thinking the Curlia, just to trap it in the active so I can think for a turn, right? So we'll boss that up. We will Great Ball, Drapion, and we will Ultra Ball away the Drapion and the Fire Tauros. And grab Cherrim, sure. And attach that energy there. Old Cemetery will trigger. And we just end our turn. So yeah, I can Thorton into Cherubi. I've got the Cherrim in hand. So if I top deck Thorton, is one of my Thortons prized? One of my Thortons might have been prized. So that's fun. Keeping track of my prize cards. Like a smart guy. Oh man. Maybe it's just that my brain is fried after like playing TCG since like 2 o'clock today. It is now almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm being like destroyed. Link Hawkins, that's awesome. You already have your video up with a thumbnail. That thumbnail looks so cool. I might have to pick your brain about that thumbnail. Like, I just take silly photos of myself and put it in paint and then just copy over card pictures, but your thumbnail looks fan-freaking-tastic. We might have to talk later. Not later today. Another day. But that thumbnail looks so cool. Everyone, check out the Link Hawkins YouTube. He's got his side of the game. I'm going to want to watch that one of these days. When I get around to it. It's so cool. Yeah. Check it out. You know, I bet his commentary is way better than mine, too. My shorts are comfy. You know what? Mine are, too, even though my guy's not wearing shorts. I am. Ah, man. Thank you, everyone, for, like, tuning in to watch me constantly lose. I really appreciate it. Like, I always tell myself, like, I'm okay uploading matches that I lose, because it shows as long as it shows what the deck does. As long as the deck is, like, functioning, and I lose, that's okay, because I'm just trying to show the deck functioning. I'm not trying to show, look at how good I am at this game, right? So, thank you so much to everyone showing up to watch me just constantly get donked on by other decks while I'm trying to make this Tauros deck work. And then I get upshown by Clinton about how a real Tauros deck works. So that was beautiful. This stream was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for showing up. I am going to take off though. It is so hot in here. One quick thing. Is this AC loud? Is the mic picking it up? Is it loud? Is it annoying? Or could I have been nice and cool all day? I just want to know. If someone can let me know in chat. Is it loud? I'm betting it's loud. Magic Boy, thank you so much for that match. Really showing me that I think my version of Tauros Box is just not good enough. Clinton's is definitely better, more consistent, I think, and you can't hear the AC. I could have been nice and cool all this whole 2.5 hour stream, and I just sweated for no reason. Well, I am glad you guys can't hear it. Next time I stream, now I know I can have this on. I can be nice and cool. Oh, it feels so nice. But I do have to get going. My wife is wondering where I am, what's taking so long. I thought it would be a quick 1 hour stream. It turned into 2.5. Thank you everyone for putting up with me. Blue Boy and stuff, as long as it doesn't drown out your voice, which it doesn't, I don't mind it. The AC isn't that loud. Okay, so you can hear it a little bit, but it's not too bad. That's great. You know, maybe I can just like turn it on, you know, occasionally and not have it run the whole time. Or who knows? Once it's nice and cool outside and snowy, It'll be the heater I'm asking for. Just threw on headphones and I can hear it slightly. Okay, good to know. I turn it off when I record videos, so it's good to know that it can be picked up slightly. It bumps up the microphone a little bit, but it's not too bad. That's great to know. But yeah, I really gotta get going. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for letting me hit 250 subscribers. I can't wait to see where we're at, you know, in a few more months. I hope this channel just keeps growing. I hope more people find this fun, and I appreciate everyone that has watched a video, joined me on this stream, subscribed or not. I appreciate you, and of course I would always appreciate a share. Like this thing if you can. I don't even know how to like look up stuff with this. I'm very bare bones on OBS, you know, and yeah, of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.